How did I meet Moscow? Well, through my wife. My wife is from Moscow, so a few years ago I started visiting Moscow, and from that I started performing in Moscow. And I'm starting to learn Moscow better and better, and I love it here. I love the atmosphere, I love the energy of the city, so I like it here a lot. Most of the reactions, well, all of the reactions are good. Of course, the music from Europe, from the Netherlands, is getting to know here much more and more. So people are more getting familiar with the music style from Holland. But there are good reactions. I love the people and the reactions. They love the party. They like to dress up beautiful. So I love performing here. I also use my own style. I also use my own productions because besides the DJ, I'm also a producer. I work together with a Dutch producer called Dave PL. And actually we bring some tracks also to Russia and we release it on a Russian label, National Sound Records. The style that I use is Dutch house. We have vocal house, we have big room house that I perform with. But it's not commercial that you hear on the radio. It has to be exclusive. So that is the style that I use. If you look at the history, when there is a crisis, people need to escape. And having a party, going out, is an escape for people. So I don't see a lot about the crisis in the music world in that case. Yeah, well, I don't mix up with politics. I never, how do you say that in English? I never keep myself busy with politics. Not in the Netherlands, not in Russia. I would love to meet up with Mr. President, Mr. Putin. But it's a hard question. I cannot answer that. No. The girl is my wife.
Oh, lovely.
She's a Russian from Moscow, and every trip that I make to Moscow, she assists me with everything.
Oh, wonderful.
With the contacts, with traveling. With her, I would be nothing in Moscow. She takes care of everything.
I see. The wife is.
With the music that I play, well, I normally and tonight I also will start a little bit rough. And then I start with the melodies. I like melodies with an up tempo, like big room house. And we shall see from further on. I always look at the expressions of the people, and from there on I go further on. So it's also for me. I never played in that club before, so it's also new. Yeah, it's also new for me. No, I don't know personally, but his music we grew up with. I think everybody grew up with his music.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Just because the club title is Jagger, that's why I wonder.
Yeah.
May I know your favorite place in the world to play with?
That's a hard question because you know there are a lot of nice places.
The best 5 ones.
The best 5 or 3. I love Moscow.
Thank you.
I've been in China. China is also a very special country to perform. And of course, maybe it's the Netherlands, because we grew up with house music. So if you perform in the Netherlands, it's the toughest audience there is in the world, because that audience is spoiled, because we have so many parties. So in Holland you have to be very good to be unique.
What do you feel about it?
I would love that, because if you take the festivals, I love outdoor festivals.
Right.
In the open air, under the stars. I love that. I used to play in Turkey on a catamaran, and then we did go on the sea, and then you play on the totally open sea, under the stars, with 3,000 people, exclusive club. That's very cool. So on an island, that would be great.
It's fantastic, actually.
Yes, I can imagine. If it's not for work, then it's for family.
Okay. Main question: have you ever been to Ibiza?
Ibiza I've been, but only for partying. For playing maybe this year, but that's not for sure. But it's also like Singapore, it's high on the list. Think so? I think Moscow is ready for my music, but I think it takes a few years more that it will get bigger. There are a lot of clubs now that are getting familiar to the European style, and the style is also already adapted to America. A lot of famous DJs from Holland and England, Germany are performing in the United States, and they love the new style. It's a little bit harder than it used to be. Moscow is getting familiar with it now. Also because I perform now, other DJs performing here, but it's not that big that it's in other countries, but it's getting there. We are trying and we are doing our best. I play on the Queen's Party. Oh. Yes, every year almost. Through the whole of the Netherlands there are so many parties because 60 million people hold the Netherlands. They are partying. And this year it was the last Queen's Day, because next year we have a King Day. Because we don't have a Queen anymore, we have a King now. So we know that our new King, he met up with Armin van Buuren. He's the #1 DJ of the world, and he really appreciates the music that we perform with. So that helps a lot. It's unique that a king of a country likes trance music, house music, dance music, and also express it and show it. That's unique, I think. Every city in Holland there are 3 parties every weekend almost. There are so many parties in Holland. Even in the small places, in the big cities, there are a lot of parties. Is it open air party or it's clubs so close? In the summer we have a lot of festivals. We're also very well known for the open festivals. During the winter it's inside, of course, and there are a lot of clubs. In the school we have musical classes when we are younger, in the young age, and from when you get older, then it's more your own choice. But we grew up with house music from the late 80s. We were so early busy with it, so yeah, I like a lot of instruments to use in the music. I like piano, I like guitar, but yesterday I had a meeting with a Russian rapper, and now we are going to make a remix with I hope I pronounce it right, a balalaika. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so that's a Russian instrument. I'm not familiar with it, so it's a challenge. Just 3 rules. No, I mean, not easy and. It's a challenge to combine it with house music and dance music. So we are planning for releasing it, or that it has to be finished September this year. So from there on we have to wait if it's going to be a hit or not. Great, that's cool.
Добрый вечер, сегодня мы организуем вечеринку IBIZA.ru, IBIZA Nights в клубе Джаггер. Будет играть диджей Triston, сейчас уже играет диджей SKYPE, и будет играть диджей Амирали. И мы будем тусить до утра, а потом все поедем на Ибицу.